Most people learn options pricing from a textbook. They read the Black-Scholes formula, stare at a wall of Greek letters, and never actually touch it. On StrikeLab, you do the opposite. Just derive the math, you write it in Python, and you watch it run live. Right in your browser. No installs, no setup, no gatekeeping. Just you, the code, and the markets. So here's the truth about quant finance. Most of the people who learned it because they had access. So the right schools, the right internships, the right family friend who happened to work at a hedge fund. And I think that's broken. Quant finance shouldn't require the right zip code. So I built StrikeLabs to teach option pricing and quant investing to high schoolers for free. And to teach it the way it actually sticks by building it yourself instead of just reading about it. So the curriculum is 21 lessons across 3 tracks, and they're built to take you from zero all the way to genuinely advanced. So the first track is investing fundamentals. If you've never bought a stock in your life, you start here. So what a stock actually is, how markets and order books work, how to read a company's financial statement, and how to value a business, and how risk, return, and diversification fit together when you build a real portfolio. The second track is options pricing. This is the heart of StrikeLab. You start with what a call and a put even are. Then work through put-call parity, the iron law that ties them together. From here, you build Black-Scholes from the intuition up, then the Greeks, one at a time. Delta for directional exposure, theta for time decay, gamma for how delta itself shifts, and vega for sensitivity to volatility. Then you solve for implied volatility using Newton-Raphson. Learn real option strategies like spreads and iron condors, and finish by pricing American options with binomial trees. So the third and most advanced track is quant investing. So this is stuff like CAPM and beta, factor investing, how to backtest a strategy without fooling yourself with overfitting, portfolio optimization, and the effect frontier. And finally, statistical arbitrage, pairs trading, and mean reversion. So whether you're a complete beginner or you're ready to write a backtest, there's always a path for you. So let me show you what a single lesson actually feels like, because this is where StrikeLab is different. Take Black-Scholes. On the left, you get the narrative, the intuition, the worked examples, the why behind the formula, not just the formula itself. On the right, there's a real code editor to implement the thing you just learned. And here's the part that people don't expect. The Python runs entirely in your browser. So there's no server executing your code somewhere. It's full Python through WebAssembly with NumPy and SumPy already loaded. You write your function, you hit run, and a set of unit tests checks your work instantly. When they pass, you get that green check mark, and you know you didn't just understand it, you actually built it correctly. And if you're stuck, which you will because this is hard stuff, you're not alone. There's an AI tutor built into every lesson. It reads the lesson you're on, the code you've written, and the exact area you hit, and it walks you through it. It doesn't just hand you the answer, it helps you find it. And you can keep asking follow-up questions until it clicks. Now this is my favorite part. The playground. It ships with a fully working options pricing engine, and your job is to implement the Greeks. As you do, these 4 live charts come to life. Delta, gamma, theta, and vega. And then there's the sliders. Spot price, time to expiry, the risk-free rate, and volatility. Drag any one of them, and every curve redraws instantly. Crank volatility up and watch Vega's bell curve stretch out. Pull time to expiry down toward 0 and watch theta steepen as the options races against the clock. Move the spot price and watch gamma spike right at the money. This is the moment everything stops being abstract. You're not memorizing what the Greeks do, you're watching them move and you start to feel them. So everything you do on StrikeLab is tracked, because learning something this hard takes consistency. You earn XP for every lesson, and then you level up through a whole progression, from derivatives initiate at the start all the way to market wizard at the top. You build daily streaks with a streak counter that keeps you honest and keeps you coming back. And there's a weekly activity heat map so you can see exactly how much you put in, and there are 12 achievements to unlock, from first strike for your very first lesson to all-star, which you can get only when you've completed all 21. So best of all, it syncs to the cloud, so your progress follows you on every device you log in from. When you're ready to push further, there's Pro. Pro essentially unlocks weekly quant challenges, a fresh problem dropped every single week, with a live leaderboards where you can see exactly where you rank, and XP bonuses if you solve fast. And coming soon is paper trading, a sandbox with real market data and live option chains. So you can take a strategy you built in a lesson and actually run it against the market. No real money online, all the real training. So, and here's how it's priced. Because access is the whole point, students learn free. So it's not a trial, it's free forever. The full curriculum, the playground, the visualizer, progress tracking, all of it. Pro is $9 a month with a 7-day free trial if you want the challenges and the leaderboards. And for teachers, there's a school plan with a full admin dashboard, per student progress reports, class-wide analytics, and a curriculum that aligns to AP statistics and AP calculus. So an entire classroom can learn this together. I'm Isaac. I built StrikeLab because I was tired of watching this knowledge stay locked behind elite universities and the people who already had a way in. It's open source, it's free to start, and everything I just showed you is live right now. So come derive your first Greek today at StrikeLab.